Okay, I'm going to talk about what you need to know about parallel lines and perpendicular lines when it comes to their equations. So sometimes you'll be asked to kind of figure out what would be true about the equations of lines that are parallel. And so first of all, parallel lines are lines that go run next to each other and then, but never, never, ever, ever intersect, which means they never cross. So when I'm looking at these and I'm thinking about the fact that they're lines, so I know that I could show their equations by y equals mx plus b. When I look at these guys, first of all, I know that both of their slopes must be exactly the same, right? For them to never intersect. They have to have the same exact steepness. So their m's are going to be the same. Now, what about their y-intercept, or where they cross the y-axis? Well, this one crosses the y-axis here. I mean, maybe that's like 2, let's say. Okay, and this one crosses the y-axis down here. Let's say that's like -4. So their y-intercepts could absolutely, or will absolutely, be different. So when you're looking at parallel lines or the equations, their slopes will be the same, but their y-intercepts will be different. So here's an example. Parallel lines would be y equals 3x minus 4 and y equals 3x plus 6. If you were to graph these two lines, they would be parallel to one another. They have the same slope, they have different y-intercepts. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines, first of all, are lines that intersect at a 90-degree angle. And in order for them to intersect at a 90-degree angle, there's something very special about their slopes. And so again, these are lines, so we know that they're in y equals mx plus b, or slope-intercept form. We'll start with the y-intercepts this time. You look at their y-intercepts and you can see that those are gonna be different, right? Those are something else, right? Maybe they could potentially be the same, but there's nothing really special about the y-intercept. Okay, I want to focus on the slope. So let's say that the slope of this blue line here, which is going down, so it's negative, let's say the slope of that blue line is -3/4. That would mean if these are perpendicular, the slope of this line would be positive 4/3. The opposite lines, these are perpendicular lines, will be opposite sign, and the fraction will be flipped, or it will be its reciprocal. So let me give you an example. Let's say I have two lines. The first one is y equals, let's say, 2/3 x plus 9. Something that is reciprocal to that, a line that's reciprocal to that, would be y equals, okay, opposite sign, this is positive, so this is going to be negative, reciprocal, so that means we're flipping the fraction, -3/2x, and then this is, let's say, plus 6. So this is the big thing right here. They are opposite sign and reciprocal.